Oh, well.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a very quick video on SLO County Observer. He put out an update about an incident that happened about a year ago where his camera actually got smashed and broken. Smashed is a weird word. I'm not really going to put it into these terms here, let you guys decide, but that's what he claims. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
So we're approaching the anniversary of that time this angry man and his minions destroyed my camera and then claimed I had a gun on a 911 call. Quick recap. On February 16th, 2022, at around 9 a.m., I was walking down the street with my camera rolling when I noticed an industrial yard with cranes. I stopped near the driveway and began to record the equipment in the yard. In less than a minute, I was approached by an angry, unstable man who started demanding my name and the reason for my visit. Because of this guy's attitude, I didn't feel like discussing my personal info. After a minute or two of his questioning and demands, he actually grabs my camera, breaks it off my stand, and yeets it over into the bushes.
Well, I want you to explain what your presence and why you're videotaping my fucking yard.
No, I'm not going to tell you anything.
Okay.
I've stated before that frauditing private businesses makes no sense. There is absolutely no point. There is no information you are disseminating to your public. The only thing you are actually accomplishing is that business will then be call flooded from your live stream. You are actually harassing people. So people coming out and confronting you because their phones are blowing up is a very valid reason to confront you. Like, you are directly hindering and obstructing their day-to-day business. So yes, if somebody comes out a little bit irate, that would be justified in my opinion.
All right.
This guy with you?
Fucking A, yes.
My shit, man.
Oh, well.
So to me, that didn't look like he grabbed it and smashed it. No, it looked like he reached for it and SLO County Observer pulled it back and it came off its mount. Now, of course, that's not the way SLO sees anything because, again, they are always the victim. They are very good at playing the victim.
Why are you videotaping?
This guy just grabbed my camera,
Oh, well.
broke it, and
Right.
threw it over there in the bushes.
He ends up calling the cops on me for recording from the sidewalk and for refusing to answer his questions.
Can you send an officer to 656 Will Creek Drive? I have a suspicious person who is videotaping my property, and somewhere they won't explain himself.
Okay.
I also make a call to the 911 reporting the damage to my camera.
A guy grabbed my camera and broke it, and I'm stuck here on the sidewalk.
Okay, how long ago was this?
This was about 30 to 20 minutes ago, 25, 30 minutes ago.
And then we waited. That's when Karen comes into the story. Apparently, she wasn't happy with the response time of the police, so she makes her own call to 911. But unlike the other calls, she claims to believe I have a gun in an attempt to escalate the situation and rush the police.
Huh? What's going on there?
There's a man out here who is standing on the sidewalk. He keeps taking pictures of the kids at the school across the street. Our owner went out there to try and figure out what's going on. Now they're taking pictures of him. He looks like he's got something in his back pocket. It almost looked like a gun. Someone needs to get out here right now.
She makes one more call sounding even more panicked, this time threatening to call TV stations if police don't show up in 5 minutes.
And he has a gun. He has a gun
It
where?
looks like he has a gun.
Where?
And I'm telling you what, if you guys don't come in the next 5 minutes, I'm calling all the TV stations.
Ma'am.
What?
A gun where?
What? In his bag.
Okay.
And sure enough, they come in hot, code 3.
So, unknown race male, about 5'8", with a black beard, sunglasses, black hoodie, and light blue jeans.
I end up getting a pat-down search by an awesome cop named Silva.
No, I'm gonna pat search you.
alright.
Okay? I don't have any. Okay. Well, I just gotta make sure. We're obviously, they might have exaggerated, but that's what we're here to figure out. Well, that's what it sounds like, so.
At the same time I'm being searched, this guy is getting educated on our civil rights.
So obviously, I don't condone anybody interacting with frauditors specifically. Just close your doors, shut your blinds, call law enforcement. If they are disrupting your business because you had to close the lobby, they will be taken care of directly by law enforcement. Obviously, if you go and interact with them, you open yourself up to anything that may be misconstrued, and you don't want to have that kind of liability. Now, maybe she did see something that looked like a gun. A lot of frauditors are known for carrying mace. SLO, you've had issues with this in the past. Or pepper ball guns, which look exactly like a real gun. It doesn't look like he had one in this case, but still, again, all the more reason not to interact with these guys.
And where was he standing at? On the sidewalk?
He was on the sidewalk.
Okay, so he has
yes, he has a right to be on the sidewalk.
Yes.
But does he have a right to videotape?
Yes, you're in public view.
Okay. But does he have a right to not identify himself?
Yes, 100%.
He doesn't even have to identify himself to us.
He's doing a First Amendment right. He has a First Amendment right to record. There's nothing wrong with him recording. If you don't want to be recorded, you can go inside, away from the camera's view.
Minutes later, Karen gets scolded by this cop.
You cannot generate a response like that and hang up on our call takers. It's so far from okay. It's just ridiculous. If you were that scared, why would you keep coming back outside?
And puts on an award-winning portrayal of a concerned citizen.
I was coming out here to see what was going on.
Okay, ma'am, everything, I understand if you thought he had a weapon, I'm fine with that. But what you did, if because he doesn't have a weapon at all.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
No, it's not.
Police retrieve my camera.
Sir, that's the camera confirmed?
That's, wait, let me. Yeah, that's it.
This guy gets a citation for vandalism.
You are going to get a criminal citation for vandalism. Okay.
And we all go our separate ways. But you're probably wondering, what punishment did this guy face for destroying my camera? I was curious too, because I never received any phone calls or correspondence from the San Jose Police Department or the district attorney. So I called last week, and I was shocked to find out that the DA rejected the case due to lack of evidence. Really? So I guess my live stream of this guy committing the crime wasn't enough. And I guess the police retrieving my broken camera from this guy's property wasn't enough. And I guess his confession to committing the crime on police body cam wasn't enough.
Did you see if anyone took his camera from him?
I put my hand over it to get him to stop, so forth, and close. It had one of the little wings on it, and closed that. In attempt to close, he pulled back and it broke off the little mount.
And did you throw it?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Because he was continuing videotape, he would just sit there and harbor on that and so forth. I did remove it from the scene.
Okay.
So guys, this is exactly why I say don't interact with the frauditors. Close your blinds, shut your gates. Just don't interact with them. If they are disrupting business at that point because you had to close your lobby, then law enforcement will step in and handle it reasonably. Now, that is an actual action they are not allowed to do. They are not allowed to disrupt the normal flow of business. If you have to create privacy by shutting your lobby and closing your doors, they are now disrupting your business, right? So it could be kind of twofold. Shut your business, now you have a legitimate purpose without actually having to interact with them and not get a rise from you to plaster all over YouTube. That is what they are there for. Now, these law enforcement officers talked to everybody involved. They did write a citation, determined that probably the throwing of the camera after the fact of it breaking off the mount because it probably wasn't secured properly did warrant a citation. And of course, it wouldn't be frauditing unless he said he was going to file a lawsuit, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, that's all we have for this one. If you liked it, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and until the next one, peace.